All units, please respond. We got a 7467. Two idiots spilling the tea about their neighbors.
Welcome to Crazy Rich Neighbors.
Shooting the ish.
There goes the neighborhood. Hey, straight-laced bougie crew and criminal CRN Terrell. Shout out to our sponsor, Podcast Junkie Studios, right here in Boca Raton, Florida.
Yes. Today we're just shooting the ish. Yeah, we are like totally entertained by the headlines
And
per
ourselves.
Day. Yes,
Let's face it, child.
God, love yourself.
Tell the truth, Ruth.
And I love you.
I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
But first, what's happening, Benji Moto?
Hey, what's up, ladies? How we doing?
You know, we're doing a damn thing.
Yes, we are. We're healing and thriving.
Yes, we are.
It's a beautiful day.
Laughter is the best med.
Yes, it totes
Next to
is.
Prozac.
Next to
So we've heard, we don't know, but we've heard. But it's a beautiful day here in South Florida. The sun is shining.
We love where we live.
Yeah, we're lucky, child.
I was
The
gonna
state
say-
is elite. Don't come here because we're full.
Close,
Oh my
doors
God,
closed.
the restaurants are so packed.
Oh my God, Mia.
Oh,
it's a
and geez-
disaster. You have to
Go
book like
away,
2
snowbirds.
weeks in advance before you think you'll ever get hungry.
Oh,
Because if you don't, you are fazuked.
Listen, I've never seen so many people in my life. Okay,
What the fazook?
everything is packed.
Everything.
Anyway, just in case we have any snowbird bougie crews, we love you and thank you for listening. And we're happy that you're here. But
Child,
our
please.
city is full.
You know, there's also a thing called snowflakes.
Oh, yes.
What are snowflakes?
Snowflakes come and go, whereas the snowbirds come for the season and then return
I did
home.
not realize that.
Yes.
Oh.
So thank you to our snowflakes as well.
Yes.
If you drive safely, that would be appreciative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drive the speeding limit, not under, please.
Under where you're looking at the mansions. Look, some of us got places to go.
Stay on the
okay?
road. Do not go on the grass or the
Some of
sidewalk.
us were trying to get our dogs to the ER, and y'all are just sightseeing, and fuck y'all for that. So we just got the E. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's the
Be
E.
mindful. Be mindful. That's what I'm
Shut,
saying.
shut.
You are on vacation, but to the rest of us schmucks, we're living life, and we gotta go. Okay.
When do they leave?
Right after Easter. It's
Okay.
amazing.
Oh, so
it'll
it's
be
coming.
like
Okay, so it's coming.
Easter
around.
Sunday. All these people you never saw in church before, they're all there, and then poof,
They're praising the Lord.
the next day, peace is restored.
They're
to our
praising the
hamlet.
Lord, and then they're bitching and
Yeah,
complaining
but
the
then
next
they weren't
day.
there in church the whole freaking year,
Oh,
except for Christmas.
My God, did you give up anything for Lent?
My Lenten journey has been mourning my dog.
Aww.
Well, first taking care of my dog, and then mourning my dog.
Yeah, so you're like you can't afford to give up anything right now.
I'm trying to fast and be, a good
Mindful?
person, but I did a lot of. I also did charity during Lent,
That's beautiful.
which you're supposed to do.
That's good.
But yeah, I think I'm just my mourning. I'm applying to my Lenten journey.
Okay, all right. And you have to take things in stride, and the Lord understands.
Yes, he does.
Yes, and He doesn't give you more than you can handle.
Correct.
And when we were in Cali a couple of weeks ago, like it was on during Lent, and I was shocked to see how many people with the ash
Yeah.
on the forehead. I'm like, there you go. All right then, I like this.
Yep.
Lean into the Lord. I'm all
Amen.
for it.
It's all you got at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know, right? No matter what. At
Listen.
the end of the day, when everybody's crying to the Lord when something happens, right?
Look.
Or some type of God, right?
Right. You gotta, this whole life is fleeting. The homes we live in, these are
Yes.
ours temporarily.
Yes.
Our bodies are ours
Oh,
temporarily.
yes.
My dog was mine
I
temporarily.
know.
Everything is temporary. And at the end of the
Yes.
day, you've got God, and that's it.
Yes, exactly. So seek the light.
We
be
got to
the
get
light.
our souls to heaven, and I want to see my dog at the Rainbow Bridge,
Oh,
so I got
she
to
will
get
be
my ass to
waiting
heaven.
there for you,
Well, I'm
and
just
be like, "Where's
saying.
my daddy?"
Well, yeah, probably. Truth be told, she'd be like, "Oh, it's you." But yes, so I mean,
Oh my gosh, it's so true. But like my sister, you've met her.
Love her.
And she's always been very spiritual and very religious, very devout. Like a part in high school when people are debaucherous and whatever, she was in a missionary club and went all the way doing missionary work to like the UK and like different with a missionary group called Streetlights, and they would do performances and whatnot. And she got a message like in her spirit that came from my grandmother, who was like the traditional grandmothers. Traditional grandmothers like don't really exist anymore. Everybody's a grandma.
Yes.
Right? My grandma was a teacher, and then when she had kids, she retired and became a stay-at-home mom. She had a lot of children and a shit ton of grandkids who she took care of every single summer and fed everybody, fed the neighborhood, fed her kids. Like her children would literally come home for lunch every single day.
Oh my God.
Like, and so in the summer, we'd be like there raising Cain, driving her nuts. And then all of her kids would convene at her house for like lunch every single day.
Amazing.
So she was like a traditionalist.
She was.
And her niece passed in a very tragic way, okay? In a horrific crime way where she lost her way. Like she'd never really gotten married. She never had kids. And like her whole being was work, right?
Yeah.
And then when that was taken from her, she lost her mind. Like she had nothing.
God.
And then she was a victim of a really bad crime where she was literally like raped and then burned.
Oh my God.
And so
that's horrific.
yes. So
Oh.
that was my grandmother's only niece,
Oh my
okay, who died
God.
before her. And she put like my sister got this message, like she does races for charity. She's very charitable, and she like felt like she got a message in her spirit to do a race for women in the country where I'm from, for like to support women who've been victims of abuse, domestic abuse, marginalized, just a walk for women. And she said to do it in the honor of my niece.
Oh.
And I just thought and she did it, and she put it together in like 3 weeks.
Oh my God.
Totally funded by the biggest companies in the country. 400 women came out.
That's amazing.
Like the first female commissioner of police of the country came out. Like the victims of like domestic abuse. Like
how
hundreds.
beautiful.
And I just thought like when you talk about like seeing a loved one, whether it be a pet or a past loved one or friend or family member on the other side, I'm like, oh my God, how beautiful is it that my grandmother on the other side with her niece wanted to do something to heal her niece's energy and soul.
And to pay it forward to other people.
On the other side.
It's beautiful.
But what a healing thing. And what if her niece needed that healing on the other side?
She may have. That's beautiful.
But how beautiful is it that you're still thinking? Because, we talk about ghosts and like energies and things like, trapped in our homes or what have you.
Yes, for sure.
And like, what if her niece on the other side needed her something to have her spirit release that pain, to acknowledge like this is what happened, we're doing this in the honor of you.
Well, look,
what if that helped to release her soul and spirit?
That's beautiful. And we're doing a similar thing with our dog, right? So the dog, we got her mitral valve surgery, and the surgery, while it was successful, she must have had some complication that caused her to go into heart failure and die. So a couple hours after she passed last Friday, the animal hospital called and said, can we please take her heart and study it?
I didn't know.
And we were both like,
oh my God.
And you know what? My first inclination was to say no.
Yes.
Like she's been through enough.
Yes.
I said, can I call you back? By when do you need to know?
Boo.
And he said, by tomorrow. This was last Friday. I said, okay, I'll call you back. And Mr. Sam was there. I had him on speakerphone. He heard the whole thing. So we talked about it, right? And it only took us like 5 or 10 minutes. And we both said, if this can help
Yes.
some other little cavalier and the
Oh.
people who love said little cavalier,
Yes.
then Margie will have been a hero.
Yes.
So I called back and I said, you have our permission.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And we're waiting to hear. So
Oh, you made the right choice.
I think so.
Yes, and maybe that'll help them.
Hopefully.
And they must have been devastated too.
So there was an older doctor they're both veterinary cardiologists. The older doctor and the younger one came into the room when we were saying goodbye to her little body. And I mean, they were both very stoic. And then as they were leaving, the younger doctor turned to me and he goes, "This one hurts." And he had tears in his eyes. And I said, "I know." And they did the surgery. The surgery was a success. I have no hard feelings against them. And I said, "Thank you for everything you did." And then the critical care doctor was the one who called me about the heart. And you could just hear
Yes.
the upset in his voice.
Because they want to save
They do.
lives,
They
right?
do. They do.
And they know how much these little furry pals mean to their humans,
Yep.
you know?
Yep.
Oh,
So they were all invested too. And I have no hard feelings against anyone. It was her
Yeah.
time. She had a bad heart. And hopefully her heart can save some other little doggy.
Yes,
So.
absolutely.
But I
Aw.
understand what your grandmother was doing. There's something healing about that, right? When you take a tragedy and you then turn it into something beautiful.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Yeah. Mm.
Yep.
God rest in peace all of our past loved ones and
Indeed.
Margie.
And your grandmother.
My Grammy.
And her niece. What a
Yes.
horrible situation.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Well, aren't
Oh,
we
Lord.
just baskets full of sunshine today?
It's life, you
It
know.
is life.
It's life, right? It's life, and it makes us grateful for
The good
every
days.
day, right?
That's
I mean,
right.
every day is not a good day, but hey, this is a beautiful opportunity that we have to like live in this rich
Amen.
life, right?
Yes, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Uplift us, Benji Moto.
Yes,
Hey,
child. What you got
all
going
right.
on, Benji?
I was gonna say no. All those were really good words, and I mean, yeah, everyone's going through something. So you always look at the brighter end of the tunnel, and look at you right now. So, moving on from there, I was gonna tell you guys I played my first wedding
You
gig.
did? Did you
yeah.
make out with the bridesmaid?
No,
A mother?
no. I was,
female.
Well, then were you even really there?
Oh, okay.
so I behaved. I
Shit.
was.
He was being professional,
was
child.
Definitely.
See how
was-
long this lasts.
We'll see. It was our first gig, so I had to make a good representation of like the band. So, man, it was incredible. I ended up tying the groom's tie.
Oh,
For the
did.
ceremony.
Oh, that
It
is
was-
so freaking cute.
It was so cool. Like he came outside and they got married. The ceremony was in their backyard, so it was like a
Aw.
nice and
God, what neighborhood allows like a band? You can imagine our neighborhood with the band.
oh my gosh.
I think it's just a matter of time, Hunty.
Oh,
I was gonna say, you guys let me know. We'll shut down the neighborhood.
I do think that day is coming.
Yeah.
All right, good. Because it was unbelievable. I mean, anyway, so they had their ceremony on the right, but he like comes out and he's like frantic. He's like, I can't find my dad, and I'm like, because I'm like just observing, and I'm like looking at this guy. He looks, mind you, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who the groom is. I don't know.
You don't?
No. So I go up to this man. I'm like, hey, you need any help? He's like, oh, you know how to tie a tie? I was like,
Oh, that's so cute.
it's like,
That is cute.
I used to be in the corporate world. I'm a musician now, but I end up doing a double Windsor knot. And
What is that?
Oh my God.
Listen. I've tied ties like that my whole time, and I've never knew
It's
that.
like the double.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and literally everyone kept coming up to him saying, "You're the only one here with a double Windsor. Who tied your tie?"
That's freaking
It was that
awesome,
kind of
Does it
cool.
look
Benjimoto.
different or
It's
what?
just got two.
It's a chunkier tie.
Yeah, it's a chunkier. It's got
okay.
It's
two
chunky or
loops.
not, because you do
Okay.
shoe loops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so that was one of the.
Windsor is
royal.
Yeah.
Oh, exclusive.
So when someone said, they were like, you gave him a double Windsor. I was like,
Oh.
oh, yes, I did.
Hello.
But it was a lot of fun, and also we did such a good job, because after the ceremony, the bride was taking pictures and she was like about to pass out.
What, of
And-
alcohol?
No, just of heat. Like you
Oh,
could see she
no.
was like, and I'm up.
Is she an out of towner?
No. but she was
Wasn't
just.
that hot?
It wasn't that hot. I mean, she had a
weird.
huge dress on. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was just
Yeah.
but I was up on the stage and I saw her. I went, grabbed her 3 bottles of water, ran down, and she's like,
Ben to the rescue.
it was yeah.
I love
That's
that.
so kind.
You're saving lives.
It was pretty cool. And then there was the mother of the bride almost fell, and I had my arm there for her, so I helped her out. So it was kind of cool
Cup
too.
of feel while you're doing it. A little bit.
But let me tell you, I would think being like performing at a wedding as a band is like good vibes. Like everybody's on a high and whatever. That's really, it's like life's an energy exchange.
It is,
right?
and you also distinguished yourself with the tie, with the water, with helping the mother. So those 3 people will remember you.
Yeah, they'll
in the
recommend you
context of this.
guys.
Yes, for the rest of their lives.
We ended up making $1,000 in tips.
Oh, Penny Ben.
Yeah, it was-
Y'all killed
So
it.
we got a really good paycheck, but then like everyone kept coming up to us like, where the F is your tip jar? Because we didn't put it. I mean, it's a wedding. I didn't think we would.
Well, okay,
put-
so now are we getting a tip
no.
jar?
You don't have
Okay.
to put tips
Where is
on it,
Wait,
but you
where
gotta bring a jar.
Where is our tip jar,
Oh,
Mia?
I know, girl. What is it?
Child.
Pantheon, whatever.
Patreon.
Patreon. But ain't nobody checking for us. But that's okay. The Lord in the universe is gonna provide.
Venmo, crazy.
Oh, and I just remembered the charcuterie board. I need to show the audience this because
Go
it
on
is
then, child.
insane.
We are shooting-ish.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at that. I mean,
So are those dips?
dips, different
Cheeses.
dips, cheeses.
I love a dip.
The lady, her name's Chef Kelly. She had
Chef Kelly.
But I want you to know this right here. These tomatoes,
Sun-dried or
sun-dried, roasted. I don't even know. They were the best tomatoes ever.
Yum, yum, yum.
I'll show you a little
Oh,
video.
we got a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, check this video out.
That's got to be good luck.
Oh, yes.
And
Oh,
look, so this was their kind of. You got the
that's
sailboat.
Oh my God, that's
beautiful.
beautiful. Where was this, by the way?
Palm City, and look, here comes.
Palm City.
Where's Palm City? Hey, busted.
There's me.
Band's gotta eat.
And
Band's gotta
then
eat.
This is a little.
Let me hear you
show
guys.
It was only a kiss.
Yes. Oh my God,
I love
that's
this song. Are you
awesome.
playing this at Battle of the Bands tomorrow night?
Oh my gosh.
No. Wait, is that tomorrow night?
The 29th?
Oh yes. I will be.
You guys sound good, but you know what? How good you must be to like be responsible for the entertainment for somebody's
That's awesome.
wedding.
I love that song.
But you know that's a big responsibility.
is.
Somebody's wedding
If you
day.
suck, it's your ass's grass, child.
Oh my God! But everybody was like vibing
Oh, it was-
whatnot.
That's
What-
brilliant.
And
that was
who
the
was
best.
the female? Is that one of your singers or
vocalist.
whatever? She looked good.
Yeah, we have a male and a female.
And
yeah.
which group is this of yours now?
The pleasures.
Ooh.
Which group is playing at the Battle of the Bands tomorrow night?
The pleasures.
The Pleasures.
Ooh.
Do you know how long your set is?
So actually, Tim, the one at Tim Flynn,
Right.
it's that's not the Battle of the Bands. That's just us gigging.
Oh,
So-
it's just your gig.
Yeah, so I have Battle of the Bands the day before.
Oh,
But so
I'll
when
be
you-
at the Tim Finnegan's
yeah, Tim
gig.
Finnegan's. That one, I believe we're playing 7 to 11.
I'll be
But
there.
when? Which day?
The 29th.
The 20. Okay,
The
all right.
29th.
Okay, I
Yeah.
might make an appearance.
Yeah, come on by.
I'm
You'll-
going. You can come
Drink
with me.
some Guinness.
And
Yeah.
with my husband. I'll have a
Yes.
Stella Artois. That's what I drink at Timmy
Yes.
Finney's.
Stella!
Guinness.
But yeah, so we'll be there.
All right, I'll
This
see you
band's
Oh my
fun.
God,
Yeah.
Bougie Crew, come see us.
Timmy
Ooh.
Finney's.
Timmy Finney.
Yes.
Cheers.
Love it.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Brills. I'm so psyched. I love Tim Finnegan's.
And I love this new career path for you. Okay. And so I really admire when people lean into their creativity
Yeah.
and then find a way to monetize it.
I mean, we're one of those two.
We're just giving us free content in the world, and the
Yes,
Lord
child.
is blessing us because we just entertain people.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the Lord's just like shaking his head, like really.
Like these two damn fools.
The Lord is going, chow, please.
Child, please.
Chow, please.
Like my Grammy would say. Yep.
That's funny. I'm gonna keep
She would
that.
literally say that. She would say like, child, please.
I love that so much.
Maud was her name.
Maud?
Yes.
Oh, I love
yes,
that.
Maud.
Was she your mother's mother, your father's
Dad?
mother?
Yes.
Aw, bless.
Yes, champ.
So,
yes, honey.
UFO whistleblowers
Oh yes,
are
our
saying
faves.
that they're not only real, but they're living here among us.
Ooh,
So there's
tell us,
there's a
boo.
new documentary called The Age of Disclosure. I've not seen it. I want to see it. Where there's 34 different military intelligence officers claiming to have direct knowledge or an experience with extraterrestrials. And then I was telling you last night when we were howling at the moon that I was listening to this podcast called American Alchemy, and the host, I forget his name, he has these like guests on who are like really high level military people. And, you know, his one guest, I think he worked for DARPA, which is this really like high level security division in the US government. And he was taking this advanced weaponry class where they learn like how to operate weapon systems from not only our country, but other countries. And this person and his classmate were taken aside after class by the instructors and taken to an underground military bunker where they had to go through all of this like security clearance. And when they finished clearance, there was this room that said off-world technologies.
Let us know.
They were shown things that were taken from crashed UFOs, like technologies. And the one thing was a device that was worn on the wrist or the arm. It had a crystal display with this like almost like hieroglyphic language.
Wow.
But what they told this gentleman was that the person who retrieved it from the crash died from the exposure to whatever that gizmo did to it.
Wow. Oh, wow. I saw like a clip on social media of like this guy who was in, I think, the Air Force.
Yeah.
So he was military, and he was charged with retrieving some type of craft that went down somewhere. And he said, like, the closer that he got to that craft, he said they started speaking to him. And he said he felt like he was at one with the universe. He was like flying and crying. He was like, it was the most beautiful, like, I don't know, feeling ever, but they communicated telepathically with him.
That's what this DARPA guy said too. So there was, in that room of off-world technologies, was a silver sphere that hovered above what looked like a podium. And they were told that that sphere was how they controlled the aircraft or the UFO craft. And it was all done through consciousness.
Wow.
And telepathically.
That is insane.
Yep.
I mean, I think we can tap into that. I think we are all equally more powerful than we know.
I don't know, because, you know, human IQs go up to what, like 200?
I think they dumbed us down on purpose somehow through the years.
Apparently the UFO, like the alien IQs are about 400.
Holy moly.
How they figured that, I don't know how they figured that out, how they tested it, I don't know, but that's what also I heard on American Alchemy.
So according to The Guardian, you guys, there's a documentary, what you're talking about, The Age of Disclosure, coming out at South by Southwest.
I'm so excited to watch it.
I hope we get a chance to watch it too, but it's really exposing apparently 80 years of lies.
Ooh, child. That's
but if anybody's going to disclose it, I think it's Trump,
good.
because he's not a deep freeze, as we say, you know, and it's like, I think he will.
I don't know. Here's the thing, though. I remember on the very first day, Inauguration Day, January 20th, right? He had finished all of the parade, whatever he did in that arena. He went into the Oval Office for the first time. He was signing a bunch of executive orders, and the press was there, and the press asked him about the drones, right? The drones up in New Jersey, New York. And he said to Susie Wiles, his chief of staff, let's find out what those are. People want to know, right? Nobody ever circled back to tell us.
And he's been pretty much an open book on everything else. But you know what? I think it's a lot for the average person to comprehend.
But to the other point that we were saying, when there were those congressional hearings, nobody gave a shit.
Nobody
you and I were the most excited people that we knew.
No, people were on social media commenting
right, so
okay, we know they're here. We know they're real.
Are they
Do
hot?
we still have to pay our rent?
Right. Are they
Beam
hot?
us up. I'm ready to leave Earth. I'm
Right.
sick of Earth. Are they hot? Can I marry one?
Right.
You know what I mean? I think people are so like just over.
So then just let it out because we're so downtrodden right now. Like,
Yes, and then people are seeing things in the skies that are not just drones. They are not just airplanes. Like you can't, like people can't be deceived anymore. It's like I think people can handle it.
we know what
Right?
we see, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Some of
stop
it
lying
is
to us.
Raytheon and Northrop Grumman, who are like the military industrial complex that are making advanced weaponry. Some of it is that,
Yes.
not all of it.
Some of it could be Project Bluebeam
Right.
that can project whatever 3D models in the sky.
Right.
CERN, they're always doing shit. I think we should do a CERN episode.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, because there's a lot
Why
of
don't we
ish
go to
happening.
Switzerland and like,
I'm always going to Switzerland,
too,
especially for
child.
après skiing. That's how I do Switzerland best.
yodelay-hee-hoo.
Bucket list that.
Maybe we can get press passes to CERN. Make some dark matter and go to happy hour.
Can we just get into the White House first?
We're
Since they're
working-
giving it to influencers. Are you working on that? How's that coming along? You card
Why is this on my bucket? Why is this on my honey-do list,
I can't
child?
vote. I'm not even good for a vote.
Oh, well, that's true. Okay. You pay taxes, so
Hell yeah. And I create American jobs. Thank you very
do,
much.
child. So, yes.
Okay.
hunty.
We're going to work on that. Right? Yeah, we're going to work on that.
Yeah, we're going to CERN.
Yes. Yes. I want to go to White House too.
Yeah, me too,
Yes, we
child.
can figure it out. So, oh my God, you guys, Diddy, as we go
Oh,
from like
child.
high vibrational,
To guttural.
to guttural, like literal low vibrating ish. Diddy is all with his gray hairs,
Guess who was doing hair
pubic
club
head, and
Pubic head! Oh, Lord, child. Guess who was doing just for men hair color, Diddy?
oh my God,
Did he
Diddy's
color his
all-
hair? Yes.
Hell yeah, he's looking like his little sketches. He looks like he's catching eternal hell.
Well,
honey.
I think jail will age a person.
Oh my God, child, please. We would look like two little wenches
I'd
if
be
we were
so
in jail.
fat,
Could you
I'd have acne.
imagine
My God,
eating that
child.
like freaking
Oof.
cornflakes?
You never get protein in jail.
Oh, I know. They're just eating like white bread and like cornflakes and slop. But you guys did it to yourselves. You deserved it. But according to our favorite rag, okay. Uh-oh.
What's happening, hot stuff?
I'm sorry for all these like interruptions.
It's the aliens.
I know. Oh my
shitballs.
gosh. But Diddy is now pleading not guilty to forced labor, but his trial is coming up in May, child. So we're gonna get to the bottom of this and to the end of it very, very, very soon. But
Yes.
he's also denying. He's saying that the videos of him beating the holy hell out of poor Cassie were doctored.
That was before AI, fools.
Okay,
Like, no.
all right, like just
First of all, he settled for what, $30 million?
and then second
You
of
don't
all,
do that unless you're trying to hide some shit.
and second of all, he was crying and saying that he was going to rehab and that he was in a dark place. So you admitted it. Now you're saying that it's doctored.
yeah, no, he thinks we're stupid. We're not.
on.
We are
Come on.
not.
But his mom is like the major alleged thug, standing by his side.
Well, you know,
And-
there was that Diddy documentary I watched. It was like the mother, when he was a child, would bring home men into the home, and he would see a lot of things that a young child should not have been privy to.
Probably.
And she was allegedly associated with drug dealers.
Oh
So
my
the mother
gosh.
did not create a very safe space for him as a child.
Oh.
And so it's no wonder like he grew up with
Yeah, I mean, parents can't be blamed for everything bad their kids do.
No,
but it's your
but-
job. These humans didn't ask to come
Correct.
here.
Right. And
If you do, bring them in.
the big ticket items are don't bring home drug traffickers and
No.
don't be having a litany of men in and out of your home doing
Yeah, but I mean, anybody can turn to assholes. Like, look at freaking Kanye, since we're talking about rappers right now, right? His mom was like a professor, and I think his dad was cerebral too, and he's
Well,
but I think that's mental
you know what, the
illness.
professors these days are so fucking woke
Oh,
and
Lord.
Marxist that being a professor is not like a badge of honor anymore.
It's so sad. It's terrible. You can't just indoctrinate people's kids when
Right.
they're at their most, vulnerable or impressionable.
So Wendy Williams, does she need to be in a conservatorship?
Here's my thing on conservatorship. That's Wendy's mother effing money. She earned that. If she is cray-cray, that's her. It's her prerogative to be crazy. Let her burn through her money and do what she wants. Who are the conservators protecting her from? Okay? Like burning through her money or whatever, like protecting it. That's her money. If she wants to be cuckoo magoo.
I'm of two minds of that. Yes, I agree with you. However, she's only 60 years old and like enough money has to be kept for her care till she's an 85-year-old woman.
But
like
that's her problem.
But who's got like she can't be out on the streets when she's
that's
elderly.
Her problem, boo-boo. If I want to go crazy and burn through my money, I don't want anybody stopping me just because they want to save my money.
But then you want to live on the street and not have a home?
But I don't think she wants to do that. Like, I don't know.
But like when the money's gone, who's going to take care of her?
Her son is burning through her money.
Well, I agree.
The one who probably put her into conservatorship is burning through her money.
Somebody needs like...
She sounds coherent to me.
Well, she does to me too.
And even Britney Spears, I believe in people having free will. Is Britney mentally ill? Is she? Yes. Right?
Yeah.
But why should she be locked up? She's worked like a slave
she
her whole life.
Up. She shouldn't be locked up.
So she wants to be cuckoo magoo and doing whatever the hell she wants.
Well, it's just because people then make fun of her when she's dancing with knives and...
Too bad. That's her prerogative and her free. That's her
also
free. If we did that, who's going to stop us?
Well, I would like someone to protect my dignity. Just me. There is something about the dignity of a human being.
But these people who keep them in conservatorship, they are financially benefiting.
Well, that's
big time
just
from
it. That whole conservatorship thing needs to be retooled so that people with an agenda can't profit.
Yes.
And the people who really need help are protected.
Yes, I agree. And I would want to be, if I was losing my ish, I would like to be protected too, but for the right reasons.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And Wendy, her TMZ interview, she sounds like she's sensible to me.
She did sound like, look, she called the ambulance. She apparently passed the cognitive tests that she was given.
But if people have control over your life to just lock you up so they can preserve their money and take their retainer fees.
Well, from what I understand, the process of getting someone into a conservatorship is very arduous through the court system. So you do have to like present proof that these people are not well. So, I do have to say that it's not an easy thing to put someone into conservatorship. Yeah. But that whole program needs to be retooled.
And who cares about her that much to really care how well she's doing? Who?
I don't know.
Her son's burning through her money.
It's disgusting.
He doesn't work, allegedly, or whatever. He's just living off of her and spending her money. Her ex-husband took her to the cleaners, cheated on her, took half her money, allegedly.
It's disgusting.
It's like, so let her burn through shit. Like, let her live it up until she goes homeless or does whatever, rather than giving it to the freaking son.
He shouldn't get it, but I want her to have enough money to live out her life in a safe and semi-comfortable place. She worked for that money, she should be taken care of.
And she is demanding to be free. And I hope she deserves it.
I do too, boo.
And Britney may be nuts, but she worked for that. She was a slave.
She was enslaved
to the industry,
yes,
enslaved to her family. Her family didn't give two hoots. They all lived off of her.
That's right.
So if she wants to do whatever with her money and dance, doing dirty dances in front of the camera or whatever, that's what she wants to do.
I do think for her, she should have money for her old age too.
I hope. I'm just like, why can't she just go into the studio? She's already dancing. Her voice is probably still there.
I don't know either.
Like, just go into the studio and dance for money. Like, I mean...
I don't mean to sound crude when I say this, but you can go on OnlyFans and do things that aren't pornography. Just
look at Bad Baby. She made $80 million.
So do that.
$18 million.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, have you seen that she's in a feud with Travis Barker's? They're in a rap feud.
Alabama.
And she's just like, why in the hell? I don't need to rap. I earned like $80 million. She was like, Bad Baby. She was like, I blew through most of it buying stupid crap, spoiling my baby daddy.
$80 million?
She was like, I spoil my best friend. She was just like, I waste so much money. But she was just like, Alabama does not need to be rapping. I don't need to rap. I make enough money. It's like she's born with a spoon. Why are you doing this? You know? So I don't know. It's entertaining though.
But-
and I'm a big fan of female rap music. So I love the two of them going at each other. I love female rap. I'm like a big fan of hip hop music, and I really like female rap. And I think they're both talented, and I like Alabama's music. I like her music too, actually.
Never heard either of those women's music.
You haven't?
No.
Girl is savage. You haven't seen the video with Alabama Barker? Courtney's in it.
She is?
Travis Barker's in it.
Oh my God.
It's good.
All
it's
right.
ratchet,
I
but
will
it's
watch it this
it's
weekend.
good. It's good.
All right.
She's not untalented.
So the new love affair, Vanessa
Oh,
and Tiger.
yes.
Vanessa Trump, that
Tales
is.
from Palm Beach.
Tales from Jupiter.
Yeah. Oh God, Jupiter. Have you been to Jupiter?
Never.
Oh,
You?
no.
It's supposed to be really nice, but
I know.
it's far.
I know. I just went to Gainesville and it was really nice.
There's some,
I'm
great
sure.
restaurants up there.
I
That
heard St. Augustine's really nice.
St. Augustine is really nice. I've been there.
Your family member who moved to St. Pete said St. Pete is really great. It's a vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not been to St. Pete, but I do hear good things.
Yes.
But Vanessa and Le Tigre,
So Vanessa Trump, Don Jr.'s ex,
baby mama.
and Tiger, and I was shocked when I saw Tiger and the president playing golf, and then he was at the Tiger, who was at the president's Black History Month
Yes,
event.
he
got a
was.
medal.
Yep. Well
I'm like,
deserved.
these two are like looking like thick as thieves. What's going on? But seems like it's a lot
Maybe he's
deeper.
yes, exactamo.
I wonder how Don Jr. feels about
He
that. I
had
don't think
carries with Bettina.
Yes, and she's young
He
and
was
hot.
with Kimberly before that. I think
Yeah,
he is
true.
that his ship has sailed. I don't think he gives a rat's ass.
True.
It'd be an interesting Thanksgiving dinner though.
Oh my God, I know. But they're tight though. I mean, I
Yeah.
think like he and Don Jr., I think, and Vanessa are really tight.
Well,
or whatever. They
Vanessa
seem-
was there the night Trump won the second election. She was there.
Yeah.
She was there at the inauguration with her children. So they keep her in the fold, which is lovely to see. It's very
Yep.
modern family.
Yes. And obviously the president loves his Tiger and his golf.
You
and
know, Tiger is such a ladies' man.
I know.
He's got a bad
But girl, now he just
rap.
tore his Achilles heel. So where's he going?
He ain't running, chow. But the thing
Okay.
is, these women don't care. Like, women, they don't
No.
care if somebody's married, whatever.
No.
If he's rich and successful.
That is true.
I don't know. It would give me pause about Tiger.
Oh, I would definitely not. I mean, the Tiger,
Right.
I would know. It's
No.
no way. But now he's like old and all weathered and
Doesn't matter.
whatnot.
He's rich as Fajook.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
old
But
fuck
she's
stump.
rich too.
She is too. But I'm just saying, these hoes don't care.
Yeah, that is true. They
And
really
you always
do not.
gotta worry about a hoe.
That is fact.
And is he strong enough man to stand up to a hoe? I don't know.
I don't know. We shall see. Hopefully
Time
she's
will
happy.
tell, honey.
Hopefully she's happy.
If not, maybe she can be an ambassador like Kimberly is.
I know. Oh, they said Kimberly's got her milkshakes bringing all the young boys to the yard. Did you read that?
No, what's happening?
They said like she's got so many young suitors in Greece, girl.
Oh, that's hot. That's like a Lifetime movie
Yes,
there.
like,
you
why
you
not?
have you're fresh off a breakup, you have a little bit
Yes.
of a glow up, and you're named ambassador to Greece.
Hopefully
you go
she's
party
changed
in
her style a little bit better.
Mykonos, you meet some hot young ass. I mean, that's a great movie
Yes.
there.
Yes, why not?
Absolutely.
I'm all for women getting their bags.
Under the Mykonos sun, chow.
Yes, women, get your bags, get your D, get your vitamin D. I'm all for it. Okay,
That's right, honey.
All right. And she
That's
got
it.
dumped royally and cheated on, allegedly.
No better way to get over a man than to get under
Exactly.
another one,
Gotta
child.
move on, you know? So
Yes,
I love it.
queen. Me too.
Yes, honey. Well, child, that's all we got.
Shh. Oh, wait, don't we do a bougie Bible?
Yes. So Lord have mercy. Yes.
Just kidding.
Yes, baby.
What you got, boo?
I got some Symbiotica glutathione, you guys. And this has CoQ10 and a proprietary blend for the heart and stamina, called PQQ and alpha lipoic acid. You guys, these are really, I mean, I feel like this is a really quality vitamin. I always get a pick me up. You take it, like glutathione should be taken on an empty stomach. And these are actually yours for you to try.
Oh my God.
Take
You
it in the
always
morning.
spoil me.
It's a
My
perfect way
gosh.
to break your fast.
Thank you.
And
Citrus berry,
like I
yummy.
love to break my fast with this, like in the late afternoon.
Okay, I
yes, it's the
shall.
first thing you suck up because it
Okay.
to cleanse the liver.
Oh, I need that.
You know, the glutathione has tons of antioxidants.
Yes, it's
very
very good
cleansing
for
on the
you.
liver. I usually
Thank
get it
you.
injected. Shout out to BioStation.
I do too at
Well, you told me,
BioStation.
boo. You turned me on to glutathione.
Yes, it's
years
very
ago.
good.
And you
Yes.
can get the packages, and you just go and you just get shot up.
Shot in your
And I
hiney.
swear to God, though, like I always get mine in my arm.
Oh, I get mine in my ass.
And the next day, if you take like a shot of like a high potency vitamin C, because they go very well together, your skin just freaking glows.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's
It's
also
so
I
cleansing.
like to do it before I get on a plane and when I get home from traveling.
Yes, and it's good like after drinking alcohol too. It's a
Oh,
good
we don't do
liver
that.
detox. So it's called Symbiotica, Cymbiotika. Okay, and they have very potent vitamin C's and tons of things, and it tastes very pleasant, okay, and low calories or whatever. It's a little bit sweet. I don't know what they sweeten it with, but whatever. It's a vibe. Check it out.
Okay, my Bougie Bible pick this week is called Peach Body Club in Delray Beach. They specialize in cutting-edge body sculpting and advanced lymphatic drainage so you can achieve your health and hotness goals. So they do a bunch of services addressing cellulite, stubborn fat, muscle building, lymphatic drainage, and pelvic floor wellness. I am going soon for the lymphatic drainage.
Awesome. Report back.
I will. They have great social media, so check them out on Instagram. The lymphatic drainage helps you detoxify. It supports your wellness and vitality. It helps address cellulite, water retention, bloating, and God forbid if you have a surgery, it helps speed up your recovery from that. So I am looking forward to trying it, but like I said, they have great social media. Peach Body Club. It's in Delray Beach.
Awesome. We will check that out.
Yes. So that's all we got.
Yes, child, we're peacing out. So remember, if you have to ask who your bonkers crazy neighbor is,
It's probably you.
Yes.
Love y'all, Bougie Crew.
Love you. Bye.
Be good.
Be good. There we go.
In the